What's up, boys and girls? We are back for another video. You thought I was done, we ain't done. Alright, today we're looking at Thailand. We're going to play a couple games, we're going to have a bit of fun, see what we see in Thailand. Make sure we all know how to identify Thailand when you're playing Geoguessr. Region guessing within Thailand is much more difficult, but I might have a few clues that can help you, and potentially not, potentially it will be a disaster. So let's take a look. To be honest, this is not obviously Thailand immediately. Obviously you could zoom in on a sign. Yeah, look, clearly Thai writing there. So if you're playing online, you'd quickly realize it's Thailand. Kind of looks like Cambodian or Laos, but they seem to rarely come up. So at this point, you and your opponent clearly know you're in Thailand. You're clearly nowhere near a big city. Are we north or are we south? A few things I'd look for is, are there any mountains? Now, mountains are not a huge help, but they can be an indication. It appears flat. Oh, that's kind of a hill over there, isn't it? But it's certainly not a mountain. Appears flat. Obviously a tropical country, but this doesn't look particularly tropical. It just looks normal. I think we're going to go up here, and mind you, this could be completely wrong, but I just think if you're playing online, your opponent's probably going to get that it's Thailand and go in or around Bangkok. This looks a little bit northern, and let's just see how we go here. Let's just pop it here. Okay, so not a bad guess, a few hundred Ks off, but if your opponent's guessed around Bangkok, you know, you're at least going to get the edge on them there. All right, cool. So let's play another one and see how we go. Okay, cool. Now this is obviously Thailand. White lines on the outside, yellow line on the inside. If you see this and you see banana trees and shit, instantly you should just know Thailand. This car's obviously been driving on the left side of the road. Thailand drives on the left side. Laos and Cambodia look similar. They drive on the right hand side. So make sure you're clear on that. If you zoom in here, that's clearly a Thai pole, this square concrete pole with holes in the side. Okay, now, okay, yep, clear sign of Thailand, these little Buddhist shrines over here. As far as region guessing, it feels slightly northern to me. You know, down south, you tend to see much more palm tree, much more banana tree. Mind you, there's banana trees there, of course. This is by no means a perfect metric. A little bit dry. Looking at the map here, these sections here look more dry, but you can absolutely, that doesn't always work, not by far. But yeah, playing the statistics, if my opponent's guessing down here, I reckon it's north of there. So let's see how we go. Okay, not too good. Not too good. In fact, that's closer to Bangkok than what we've guessed. So yeah, doesn't always work. At least you're not on the other side of the country. Like, I wouldn't be guessing south for either of these first two rounds. Okay, so let's keep going. All right, again, clearly Thailand. White lines, yellow in the middle, Thai pole. Boom. If you're playing online, globally, this should just be boom, Thailand. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then you're immediately region guessing. Zip line. That feels like more of a touristy area. Could this be Phuket maybe? Big sign. What does that say? Can't quite read it. Oops, didn't mean to move there. Alright, let's see if we can read the sign. No, don't know those places. This potentially feels a little bit more southern. Do you reckon we might be on Phuket Island? It just feels a little bit, maybe a little bit more touristy. I could be completely. Mountains over there can be a clue. Mountains over there. Let's talk about mountains in Thailand. So, there's a ton of mountains up here in Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, and also on the west border with Burma. That being said, there are small pockets of mountains all over the country. Absolutely down south there's mountains. Even some of these islands can be mountainous. I'm sure there's mountains around here. Mountains can really be bait in these rounds. You could see a mountain and think, oh, I must be near these mountains, and it can totally fuck you up. The other thing is when you're up on the mountain, it's not always obvious that you're up on the mountain, so you can totally get the region wrong. That being said, I am getting a sort of Phuket-y vibe here. I can't quite explain why. I'm just gonna throw it like just outside of Phuket. Oh, it's Koh Samui. So again, not the worst guess. At least I got the southern correct. Koh Samui. So this island's actually bigger than you think. Like right then, I didn't really think I was on an island. Mind you, Phuket's an island, and I almost went Phuket. But yeah, the point is they're big islands, and it's not immediately clear that you're on an island. Okay, so let's keep going. Again, white lines on the outside, yellow in the middle. This is boom, Thailand. Driving on the left, boom. Square concrete pole, boom. You play online, this is Thailand, boom. You don't need to think, and you immediately region guessing, and your opponent's trying to figure out, is this Indonesia, is this Malaysia? You don't want to be doing that. Okay, fairly flat terrain. If you could read Thai, you'd have a clue, and you'd probably know where we are by now. Look, fairly flat terrain, not overly tropical. I just think, and I know I keep doing this, I'm just going to plonk it here. I'm not going to get cute with, oh, it's here, it's here. Let's just hedge our bets and say that it's somewhere in this sprawl. These are like the plains. This is like the flat part of Thailand, the plains. Let's just plonk it in the middle. Not too bad, a couple 100 Ks off. Should have gone a bit closer to Bangkok, so this doesn't work perfectly. I just think it works more than 50% of the time, sort of leaning north or south in the country. I think this is the last round. Yep, okay. Interesting, white line in the middle. That would personally throw me off if I was playing. All right, because these are both coming this direction. A yellow line would be if the cars were going the other way. Okay, cool. White and black bollard, white and black strip on the side of the road. I don't see these too often in Thailand, to be honest. Maybe it's just in certain areas. Okay, painted pole at the bottom. Orange and black. Okay, cool. Black and yellow chevron. Red and white barrier here. Black and white. Okay. There's a few things here. All right, where are we? Yeah, some mountain over there. Nothing really jumps out. What do we have here? I'm a little bit stumped here, I'll be honest. It doesn't look particularly like the plains up north, as I like to call them. It's a lot of greenery. I can't quite explain why, but I just think this might be southern. Yeah, got it, southern. So a few 100 Ks. Yeah, quite far, actually very close to Malaysia. So how'd we go? Score of 6,000, which doesn't make any sense because I sort of got fairly close on most of these. So what are we off by? 300, 300, 200, 200, 200. Every single one of those I was at least in like the right side of the country. So I think, you know, not 100%, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'm completely other side of the country. But I think more than 50% of the time you can look. And if it looks pretty damn flat as far as the eye can see, you're usually up here. If it's a little bit dry, you're usually up here. If it's very mountainous, you'll pretty much be in and around here. Or if it's very, very tropical, very, very green, you're generally down south. And that's about it. And obviously, if you're in a huge city, by far the biggest city in Thailand is Bangkok. If you're in a huge city, you can pretty much just lock in Bangkok. The next biggest city is Chiang Mai, but it's nowhere near as big. It's nowhere near as big. And if you're playing Thailand, you know you're in Thailand, but you don't particularly know if you're north or south. Just go around Bangkok, like just go here or here or here. Sort of hedge your bets. Bangkok is in the middle of the country, so it's kind of convenient in that way. Okay, let's play one more game. That first one went quite well. I think it was fairly instructional. This one will be a bit quicker, and let's just see if I can beat my score and have a bit of fun. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm thinking it's quite northern. It looks flat. It looks flat. Oh, that fucking mountain over there. Okay, I'm not too sure. Is this actually southern? Fuck me. I'm starting to seriously. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna guess southern. I don't know. Fucking disaster. There you go. You're thinking I'm good at this game. I'm actually shit. Let's continue. Okay, cool. It's been raining here clearly. It's a big highway. Some mountains over there. Mountains over there. I can't explain why, but I think it's southern again. Okay, good guess. It was Phuket. Okay, cool. You win some, you lose some. Okay. Banana trees, dirt road. I don't think it's southern. Very hard to hazard a guess as to where it is up here. I'm gonna go a little bit schizo, and I'm just gonna guess it's like. Actually, no. I'm just gonna go dead center again. Okay, pretty good. Actually, very good. 92 Ks off. Yeah, I like that. We back. We are so back. All right. Okay, obviously an urban area. Got any clues here? Does this look like Phuket town or something? I don't think it's Bangkok. In fact, I'm sure it's not. Any signage? Yeah, look. Feels like a southern town. Could be just Phuket town. Yeah. I think I'll just throw in Phuket town. Oh, terrible. Okay, it was right down here on the border with Malaysia. Oh, that's fascinating. Okay, well, I got the southern. And, oh, time flies. It's the last round. Okay. Have we got any clues? Not really. Yeah, fuck, we're out of luck here. I just don't know where we are. I'm essentially gonna guess again. I honestly don't know, but I'm just gonna guess northern. Oh, it's a great guess. 100 Ks off. 100 Ks off. So, how'd we go? I actually got a higher score than the first one, but just visually, this one was like fucking miles off. The scoring system's a bit bonkers if you ask me. I mean, this one was nearly 1,000 Ks off, other side of the country. Okay, 100, 400, 100. Yeah, I feel like I got a higher score this one, but I actually did much better in the first one. Not a bad guess. Good guess. Shocker. And yeah, two pretty bloody good guesses. Oh, they were like right up the road from each other. Alright guys, there's the video. Hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. I think Thailand's a very easy country to identify if you know what to look for. Region guessing within Thailand can be brutally difficult. As I said, I think it's based on how flat it is. If it's more flat, it's probably in that central plain of Thailand. If it's very, very green and tropical, you're probably down south. Apart from that, it's really just an educated guess. Obviously, if it's a big city, it's bloody Bangkok. And that's about it, guys. So keep playing Geoguessr, keep improving, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.